All right, so
Hey.
we gotta get this done over with. I gotta get back to games done quick soon.
Oh, shit, that's going on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's that time of year, bitch. And
Yeah, I guess so.
I every year I get more and more into speedrunning, and now I finally, since I've stopped pussyfooting around it, I've started actually speedrunning myself.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not very good
yeah.
at it because Cuphead is a difficult game, but I'm getting better.
Oh, you're trying to speedrun Cuphead?
Hell yeah.
Well, good luck.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've beaten it, and, like, most of it is doable. Just a couple of bosses are holding me up. I mean, the world record speedrun is... I'm gonna go off into a tangent here because I think it's interesting. The world record speedrun is, like, 23-something minutes for any percent.
Uh-huh.
But that is for a run that I don't do, because that is a legacy run as opposed to the current patch, because on the legacy patch, there's a weird glitch that lets you swap your weapons super fast. And, like, there are weapons that have a really slow rate of fire that do a shitload of damage.
Sure.
But if you swap weapons really quickly, they'll just fire as soon as you swap the weapons. So you just got bullets that are doing 1 billion damage flying out at, like, 1 billion times per second.
Sure.
However, in order to swap weapons, you have to pull the right trigger on an Xbox controller. So the entire run, you are doing everything while also hammering the right trigger button. Like, you're jumping and dodging and holding the shoot button, and also just hammering the right trigger button.
Uh-huh.
So I don't play that because I can't ruin my finger. I just play the current patch where that glitch does not exist.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, so...
So you're a little sick, huh?
I'm just getting over a cold. It was real bad, like, 2 days ago.
God, you spent the entire time with your fiance sick.
Yes.
That's awful.
Not the entire time, but, like, a couple days, which was kind of rough.
Yeah.
But he was sick, too, so it was okay.
How is Waswell?
He's good.
Good.
He's back in... He should be landing in New York, actually, in, like, half an hour.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. He's supposed to land at, like, 9 his time.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
It was... the week he was here was the coldest week we've had so far.
Yeah, I think that's how it's been, like, across the coast. We had, like, cryo bomb or whatever the fuck it was called.
Yeah. It was, like, highs in the negatives for a couple days here, which is fun. He was all, I've never been in negative weather before, and I was like, boy, howdy, you better strap in for a Midwestern winter here. So
Yeah.
it gets pretty rough and rowdy.
Yeah.
In the cold department. So
yeah.
Weather is really stimulating conversation, I'm sure. Did you get a lot of fucking snow over there?
Oh, yeah, we got fucked.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like, Friday had, like, a high of 1.
Oh, sure.
You know, the fabled 1 degree.
Yes. I'm familiar with her.
Degree, you get 1.
Yes.
And yeah, we spent, like, a lot of time today just clearing off our roof so it didn't collapse in on us.
Oh my
from
God.
The snow weight.
Yo.
Yeah.
How many inches, do you know?
It's heady. What's that?
How many inches, do you know?
No, but I can Google real quick because we got a fuckload.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, we have snow on the ground here, but
yeah, we do too.
But that's not really what, like, the big weather thing here was, so.
Yeah. Jesus. No, this is just totals and shit.
Yeah.
And, like, averages.
Uh-huh. It's all good.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-huh.
This is from last year. Never mind.
Okay.
This is from March of last year. Jesus, we had a fucked year last year.
Yeah.
But no, we got blasted.
Time is fucked.
Yeah.
How's that for, yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I was trying to say. Well, it's cool that you're speedrunning. I don't think I'd ever have the patience for that.
Yeah. No, it's difficult is the thing.
I can imagine. I'm bad at video games. I tried playing Mario Kart this past week. And I got
Mario
my
Kart's
ass
like the
kicked.
easiest shit.
Yeah, like I did I not just preface that statement by saying I'm bad at video games?
But how are you bad at that one?
Okay, let me reiterate Luna Rogers. I'm bad at video games. Unilaterally.
All right. You know what? You got me there. I can't argue with that.
The video game skill is not something I possess. Hand-eye coordination, none of that.
What the fuck is that? I just grew up on it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play a lot of video games growing up. I just, like, I don't know what I did. I mean, I was an inside kid, you know? So I didn't do a whole hell of a lot.
Oh, I love that podcast.
Huh?
I love that podcast.
Inside kid?
Yeah, the Indoor Kids.
Indoor kids?
Yeah,
I've never,
with Kumail
never heard of
Nanjiani
it.
and his wife.
Yeah?
They talk about video games.
Is it?
It's good.
I trust you. I've just never heard of it.
Podcast.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Podcasts. Our sponsor this week is Podcasts. Have you heard of them?
No, they're an anti-sponsor. Fuck podcasts.
Podcasts can eat my
bitches.
dick.
If you record podcasts or if you listen to podcasts, you're a fucking bitch.
We don't record this at all. We just stream this, and if you're listening to this now, it's because we're doing it live, and it will never be heard again. If you look, you can't find this episode again. You can only play this when you play it.
No. There's no... Okay, A, we don't have corporeal bodies. B, there's no technology involved. And C, we're just astral projecting this. This is just the universe's energy being transmitted into the universe, and it becomes a podcast. So it's not really on us.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah. Welcome to Fear Baiting, everyone. Your number one fear-based podcast. I mean, it's literally in the title, but it's topical, I guess.
Fear-based? I guess.
I mean,
I guess.
insofar. Okay, so let me explain myself. Hey, let me explain myself because we watched It 2017 this week, and the whole thing is that it turns into whatever you're most afraid of, and
it's what's the thing from Harry Potter? What's the
Oh, girl, you know I don't know.
Oh man, what the fuck is it called? That
I know exactly what you're talking about.
From Harry Potter that turns into your greatest fear.
Yeah, it was from Prisoner of Azkaban.
Bogart.
Yeah, that guy.
That one. It's
yeah.
Bogart. Get it like the Who's That Pokemon?
Yeah, totally. And this podcast turns into whatever your greatest fear is.
Which is two idiots who don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah, unlistenable. Fucking hell. Okay, so, but before we get into that nonsense, I guess I should preface by saying that this month we're going to try to catch up on some old shit that we didn't
that we missed out on
last year that came out last year. This was one that I wanted to see so bad, but 1,000 things were happening at once. Also, I had probably $2 to my name the entire month it was out.
True.
So it did not happen for me. Was not in the cards for me. I saw it right now. It's good.
It's good.
But before that, let's talk about some horror news.
Yeah. So what do you got?
I mean, the new fucking Insidious came out. I know nothing about it, but I saw previews for it, and it looks like the most Insidious movie, like the Insidious movie ever. Like the most James Wan-ass fucking horror movie ever. So part of me is extremely repulsed by the entire concept of that, and part of me desperately wants to see it so badly because James Wan makes the junk food of horror movies.
He does.
But
it's extremely junky.
So it's like junk food that's like been stale for a day. You know? So it's like it's good. Like you'll still eat it. But you could be having better junk food than this, you know?
Yeah, no, there is junk food in here and it's spectacular. It's the best kind of junk food. It's like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos of junk food. Did I cut out there?
You cut out. What'd you say?
I said it's the flaming hot Cheetos of junk food.
Sure. If you like flaming hot Cheetos, that
Flaming
might
hot
not...
Cheetos are the shit.
Sure. I mean, I don't really like spicy food because I'm a pussy. So, I mean, I'll probably eat them and they'll probably be just fine. But right on.
Yeah,
I guess.
sure.
Have you seen it?
Have I seen? No, I haven't seen. I have never watched an Insidious.
Oh, they're not good. I watched the first one.
Yeah.
And I believe I've talked about this on the podcast before. But I couldn't take it seriously because Tiny Tim music was in it, and fucking the demon looked like Darth Maul, and it was just unpalatable. The new one looks kind of cool, but from the previews at least it's more interesting than like fucking Tiptoe Through the Tulips.
Yeah.
As like a horror theme or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'll probably not see it in the theaters. I'll probably just see it like once it comes on like streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah. Speaking of junk food movies, I linked to a trailer the other day to a movie called Truth or Dare.
Oh, yes.
Which looks...
So it's kind of like a Final Destination style, but not. There is
like an It Follows-esque ghost that makes you play Truth or Dare, and if you answer if you do not do the truth or do not do the dare, you make the troll face smile and kill yourself.
Yeah, it's either on purpose or on accident. You know?
No, I think it's on purpose.
Well, there was this one guy who was standing on a
pool table, and then he like grinned. He like made the troll face at the camera, and then stepped on an 8-ball. And died.
I thought he was like showing off or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he was showing off, and then he like goes to get off the pool table, and then he stands back up, makes the troll face grin, and then steps on an 8-ball and snaps his neck clean in half.
Yeah, so not quite Final Destination-y, but I feel like it's gonna have a lot of those kind of deaths.
Oh yeah. You got a really satisfying neck crunch in that trailer, by the way. So if you need like a sound effect, like that's your go-to.
Yeah, for sure.
Another trailer came out. Another trailer came out. Slender Man.
Oh, yeah. I didn't watch this one, but I did hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing about Slender Man is I was never a big Marble Hornet or Tribe 12 or really any of the Slender Man stuff fan.
Right.
But from my understanding, the thing that makes Slender Man scary is like him not being front, dick, and center, like him just kind of hanging in the background and slow burning Sphere for like the 43-minute episodes. Like I can't see this translating remotely well to an actual movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my cards on the table and say I really don't have any opinion on Slender Man whatsoever. I am not shocked that a movie is coming out, because I think it's gonna be. I think it seems like it'll be a really profitable enterprise. Time only will tell, because sort of quote unquote internet themed horror movies.
Yeah.
Don't do particularly well. This isn't internet themed, but it did come off of the fucking something.
What was
awful forums.
what was the last one called that came out? Not Unfriended. It was like it had a name like Unfriended.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. We said we were going to watch it, but then we never did.
Because it looked awful.
And I believe I read somewhere that one day it had literally $4 worth of profit, and that was it for the entire day.
I mean, that movie came out in like Europe in like 2014, and then they decided to release it in the States, and they got like a week in the theaters.
Yeah. Ugh, God damn it. Yeah, I don't fucking remember what that's called though. It was, yeah, it's whatever. I don't know how we got on this topic either.
No, me neither.
internet themed.
Yeah.
And I'm also thinking about fucking Smiley, which is internet themed insofar as fucking Shane Dawson is in it, and fucking Tobiscus is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just not. And also, they did literally make a Marble Hornets movie.
It looks great.
Yeah.
Sorry, you caught me in a yawn.
That's okay.
That's about how I feel about fucking dick ass Slender Man.
Like it's probably going to be another movie where I'm not going to see it in theaters, but I'll wait until it comes out, like
Yeah.
on streaming, and then like with a group of friends, I might watch it. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Anything else on upcoming horror movies? Not that I can see. Winchester, the house that Ghost built. So I'm really excited for the supernatural adaptation.
Okay. Hey. Okay. This is actually
Is this based
a cool
on
story.
something? I don't
This is
know
actually
anything
a
about
really
this.
cool story. Okay, so the Winchester house was built. Well,
Built by
was
ghosts.
no. Listen, I got this. It's so fucking interesting. So there's the heiress of the Winchester Rifle Company.
Sure.
Was convinced by a psychic that all of the people that her guns were killed by are gonna come back and haunt her if she doesn't build this house, like a house she builds for the rest of her life. So there's this house that exists. I don't really know where. You can Google it. The Winchester House.
Yeah.
That's just got. It's just like a fucking clusterfuck. Like it's got doors that lead nowhere or outside, staircases that climb into absolutely nowhere, rooms that aren't like don't have doors to them, and like it's because she just like ordered these construction workers to just keep adding onto it and onto it and onto it, until she died, and then they stopped, and then construction was finished, and now I believe it is like some sort of like not a historical monument. I think it's been made into a museum at this point.
Yeah.
It's apparently I would love to go there, because it's like apparently super uncanny and really unsettling to be there.
Yeah.
People say it's haunted as fuck. If you believe in that kind of thing, then it's haunted as fuck. I don't, but I definitely agree that it would give off such a fucking upsetting energy just to be in this place that is so like adjacent to what we expect houses to look like, but scrambled, you know?
Yeah. It's a House of Leaves ass shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I had no idea they were making a movie about it, but I'm super psyched about it now.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's cool.
Yeah. All right. You want to get into the It?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, this is a long kind of movie but we'll try and charge through it best we can.
Okay, yeah.
So who are our characters? We got, well, Georgie is the little brother. Then Bill
Yes.
is the main character. Richie
Yes.
is Finn Wolfhard.
Yes.
Eddie is the
The
hypochondriac.
sickly one? Yeah.
What's the Jewish kid's name?
Oh, Jesus. It's not Jesus.
I think Ben is the new kid, and then there's Beverly.
Yeah. Yes. And then there's...
Let's look this up.
Is Mike?
Yep, Mike. I forgot about Mike.
Yeah.
Stan. Stan is the Jewish kid.
Stan. Okay. Cool. That's our
That's our cast. There are 7.
that's our motley crew.
Yeah. So, before we get into this, I want to ask a question that I hoped would show up in our questions this week, but didn't, because I want to just have a quick back and forth. Who do you think is going to be in the cast for the 27 years later in the sequel to this?
I am so bad at casting.
Because I've got a couple of locks. I think Dane DeHaan is definitely going to be Bill. Like that just seems unquestionable. Like if you look at Dane DeHaan's character in A Cure for Wellness, like he looks identical to fucking Jaden Lieberher, who is the guy who played Bill. Like it's uncanny. I think Dane DeHaan is a lock. I think Andy Samberg is a lock. I don't know if he's going to play Richie or if he's going to play Eddie, but he's going to play one of them. I don't know which one.
Okay.
A friend of mine suggested, let me scroll for a second because they said, Bev, search for Bev, Jessica Chastain.
Jessica whom?
Chastain.
Jessica
Which is not a name that I recognize.
Oh, I mean, she's just some ginger bitch. No, I'm sure she's a very talented actress who's done a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But those are like my prediction, and maybe like a Michael B. Jordan for Mike.
Sure.
You know what my favorite joke about Michael B. Jordan is?
Huh.
Michael's B. Jordan.
Is that a joke?
Get it? Like when women be shopping, Michael's B. Jordan.
I mean, Sure, Luna. I'll give it to you. You
God,
got this
I'm
one.
reading on Wikipedia that Hugo Weaving and Tilda Swinton were considered for the role of Pennywise. Like, can you imagine Tilda Swinton in this role?
That actually would be pretty dope.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like the haha. Can you imagine? I'm saying like, holy shit, that'd be good.
Right, no, totally. Like, oh yeah, it would be super dope. I really liked the Pennywise, like how it ended up. Like the monster in this movie and all like the monsters in this movie are pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was super feeling it the entire time. So I guess for the
So
uninitiated,
the movie starts off by Georgie getting eaten.
yes,
Because he drops a boat and Pennywise is like, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown.
yeah,
Which I mean, like, Grant, I'll concede that it's a kid, but also like if I see anybody in a sewer ever, like I'm leaving. It doesn't even matter if it's I mean, if it's a clown, like I'm leaving twice as fast, but I just leave immediately, like no question.
oh, well, I mean, sure, but also I think it's just kind of a cultural difference at this point, like, um, because children were basically expected to just defer to adults in any sort of capacity.
Sure, like no, I'm just saying like in terms of like a personal sense, like I'm gone. Like if
Right.
there is anything in the sewer, I am gone gone.
Right. But I think like this kid obviously was super trepidatious about the whole thing.
Definitely.
Yeah, so I
He
mean,
really wants some popcorn.
yeah, I personally I don't find his actions unbelievable, you know?
No, I know. I'm just again. This is just me
Sure.
making an anecdotal joke.
Sure, sure. Um,
Like
No, I totally
I
get
think
that,
his
but I
actions
think
are
I-
believable. Yes. Okay.
I totally get that, but I also think other people wouldn't have accused of like this sort of shit as being like unconvincing or whatever. But it's
No,
like
I'm
a
not.
5-year-old
Like,
child. No, I'm not. There's
Yeah.
no. I totally get where you're coming from, but I'm. Anyway. So he gets eaten up. He gets
Chomp.
pulled into the sewer.
By Pennywise's giant mouth.
And the fucked up thing about it is that like there's an adult who like sees him by the sewer, turns around.
I think
and
it's
then
Eddie's mom.
No, it was an old woman with gray hair.
Oh yeah, it was.
And then sees just a puddle of blood in the rain, and then doesn't do anything, because the thesis of this movie is basically like
Adults are awful.
adult neglect. They just don't. This controlling nature over children, or if not controlling, then completely dismissive because they're like half humans. They're not full humans yet.
Yeah.
So why give a shit? So so Georgie goes missing. We see Beverly in the stall of her bathroom, of the school bathroom, getting trash dumped on her. Really wet trash, which sucks.
Yeah, they filled the trash bag with water.
Yeah. She's because she's like the slut with no friends is
Yeah.
the rumor that's circulating around her. And then we see it's so our we've discussed our motley crew. Basically, they all kind of like jumbled together.
Yeah.
Essentially.
I want to take a brief aside, by the way. Finn Wolfhard is pitch perfect in this role. Like this.
Oh, he's a great child actor. He's
Yeah, like I
fantastic.
really, really, really hope Finn Wolfhard can make a successful transition into adulthood acting.
Yeah.
Because this kid is going to be if he can just like not botch it. Like I feel like Daniel Radcliffe took a lot longer to get out of child acting than I feel like he should have, because he just took a couple of bad roles, like the Lady in the Water or something.
Yeah.
Like, he just took a couple of bad roles, and it took him a while to land on some good stuff. Like, what was it? Swiss Army... I haven't seen
Swiss
either of
Army
these, but
Man?
I've heard Swiss Army Man and Horns are both pretty good.
Yeah, I've not seen Horns. Swiss Army Man is amazing. I think it just took him a while to figure out he's a better comedic actor than a dramatic actor.
Right, no, definitely. Like, I don't think he'll be... I just hope he can, like, land in these kind of roles more. Like...
No, just totally. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I see a bright future for
Little Finn.
Old Finn, little Finn. Also because he's like, I feel like there's sort of a thing with '80s child actors where there's this sort of purity of youth and stuff.
Yeah,
That kind of
and he
like,
is just saying fuck left and right here.
yeah, because like Macaulay Culkin got fucked up because he was like Kevin and just like this like conniving little kid who just like, yeah,
No,
just,
Richie is just a foul mouthed shit, and he owns.
yeah. I mean, he like I said, he's not this adult ideal of a child, which is also kind of the point of this movie. He's an actor who's playing. He's a child actor who's playing a child. You know.
Yeah.
Like.
It's very good.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a lot of the reason why I think you cringe when you see a child actor is half because the child is not very good at acting, but also because the writers have no idea how to write children and the directors have no idea how to direct children.
Yeah. No, these kids are all like there are so many good like moments in this movie for the kid for good script writing for kids. Like that moment when Eddie stands up to his mom about the placebos, and he like screams, "These pills are gazebos," and slams them on the ground. It means they're bullshit.
Yeah.
That might have been just lifted straight from the book, but it's really fucking good.
Yeah, dude, the whole like Munchausen by proxy shit that gave me real chills because I think that's like the creepiest kind of shit.
The what? What is that?
So Munchausen is like when you like either get sick all the time or pretend you're sick all the time.
So this is
so you
like
can garner sympathy. Munchausen by proxy is like
is when you do it to someone else. Yeah,
do it to someone else. Yeah.
So
you
remember,
can
do you remember that story about like that woman who forced her daughter full of stuff and kept her in a wheelchair intentionally and shaved her head and everything?
Yep.
And then the daughter hired a hitman.
Yeah.
That was
literally.
That was wild.
Yeah, literally that. That's literally the thing. I could get into it, but let's not.
Let's not. We're already running. We're already going really long just talking about the Jesus Christ. We're already at the 30-minute mark.
Look, there's a lot to get into this movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you take the reins because I feel like I'm gonna just go into tangents.
Well, I don't even know where to begin because like.
Well, so Georgie gets the fuck eaten out of him, and then school is out, and everyone's getting the shit beaten out of him.
Right.
Because what's his name? Biff. Is it Biff? Bill?
It cannot be Biff.
It might be Biff.
I mean,
it's not Bill, and it's a B name.
I don't think it's Bill. Okay.
No, it's definitely not Bill because the main character is Bill.
Well, I don't think it's a B name.
Oh, Henry Bowers. His last name is Bowers.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I would, if it was Biff, I would lose my mind. But it's not Biff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, shit. Okay. Moving on. Bill has this whole contraption set up where he like tries to like put together where Georgie's body ended up, and he shows his dad that. And
his dad's like, Georgie's fucking dead. Just get it through your head.
Yeah, like he's just like, yeah, has no interest in pursuing this at all. Bill obviously feels really helpless about the whole thing, and he's just trying to do what he can, because he won't accept no for an answer, basically. But the parents have basically resigned at this point. Like,
yeah.
There's missing posters all over because kids just go missing, and I think it's just kind of become a cultural constant for everyone at this point. So it's like, it sucks for the parents, but they're not really going to put up that much of a fight.
Yeah.
Because there's a history of it, you know, and it probably happened in their childhood too, you know? So.
Yeah.
And then we also have, Ben. Ben is he's the research one. I believe in the books it was
Mike was the research. Yeah.
Mike was the research one. I think they just gave it to Ben so Ben would seem less useless. Because apparently in the books he's pretty useless.
Yeah, like I think it's just kind of genuinely a question of like which character do they want to be which character do they want to resign to uselessness, because Stan is kind of useless.
Yeah.
And then it's either going to be Mike or Ben. I think they should have kept it with Mike and then like let Ben just have the thing with Bev.
Sure.
But I mean, hey, I don't write these scripts.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't bother me, but I was just yeah, I was just
I just kind of felt like we spent a fair amount of time with Mike in like his. I felt like we learned more about Mike's home life than we did the rest of him a little bit, at least initially. And
in
then
some
we
capacity,
just
yeah,
kinda,
totally.
yeah, and then he just like he brings a gun,
Yeah,
and
but
I mean he does kill Henry.
yeah, it's the problem I think is so this movie is like 2 hours and 14 minutes long, which is a long movie,
Yeah,
but it's also got
longer
a
than
huge
Star Wars.
cast. It's got a huge cast.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah, and especially since like Mike is kind of the outsider of them, like you don't really see much interaction between him and the rest of the kids because like
Yeah.
everyone else is like friends, and then Bev kind of joins the circle by joining them in their loogie spit and cliff jump exercises,
Yeah.
which is really the next major plot thing because they all strip down to their fucking tiny whiteys and they're yelling about whose loogie went the farthest off a cliff,
Yeah.
and then they all jump in the water.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then that's where they find Ben because Ben is being chased down by some bullies who stabbed him in the stomach and wrote the letter H. This fucking kid, this fucking like wild ass teenager who's about to spell Henry on this kid in knife cuts.
Yeah.
He gives him a big fucking kick in the face and then backflips off of the.
Yeah, he's just like this piece of shit. And like even his Goonies are like, what the fuck? But they're not going to stop him, obviously, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all go tumbling down. And then, yeah, the gang finds Ben. And then Henry kind of wanders off and, like, basically finds it, I think. Like, and gets freaked out by it and then runs away. Shit.
They go into the sewers, right? Is this when they go into the sewers?
Oh, they go into the sewers before.
Well, I mean, when they get chased into the sewers, kind of.
They get chased
by Henry.
No, they just go into the sewers willingly. I'm fairly certain, because this is the part with the gray water.
Yeah, okay. And they find that girl's shoe, whose name I don't remember.
Yeah. I mean, kids go missing. So the Ben just like is kind of the exposition machine, because he does all the research. And he tells them all that after they patch him up and shit, he tells them that that kids go missing every 27 years. Or he doesn't tell... Anyway, this is so jumbled. I apologize to our audience. We are not going to get... I do not think we're going to get a linear discussion of this.
Mm-hmm.
Just because there's just a lot to discuss.
There really is.
I kind of mostly just want to hit the beats.
Yeah, so let's hit the beats. What's the next beat?
Well, I mean, just the beats that we want to talk about, like the things we have to say about them, you know?
All right, so I think they really well handled Bev and her father in this movie because I know that's a really, really like thin, like tight needle of thread when you're talking, and whenever you're doing something about like the sexual assault of children in movies,
right?
And I think it's handled pretty damn respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's conscientious to the audience certainly, because we see it communicates it really well.
It's never more explicit than like some weirdly placed hands in the way Bev acts around her father that like kind of gives you the clue.
I mean, yeah, like personally, I knew it the second that he touched her face.
Steps into frame.
Like
I knew it the second he steps into frame.
Yeah. And when the second he asks about what she has in her bag, and she deflects immediately, and then he touches her face because she went out to buy tampons and stuff. He touches her face, and then she goes to the bathroom and chops all her hair off because he makes a comment about it.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's good. It's some good shit. Beverly is an amazing character. She was probably my favorite.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, her actress does an amazing job in this movie, and she just her as a character is really, really awesome.
Yeah.
So that's Bev. She helps them at the fucking convenience store when they're trying to get like supplies to like patch Ben up.
Yeah.
She like she asks to borrow the clerk's
Glasses and says, "Oh, you
just
look
to be like
just
cute
like Clark Kent."
about it, you know, and
Yeah.
then like shoves the whole like counter display over, just to like distract from the whole thing, and they're like scrambling out. She's so like conniving in her own way.
Yeah,
like,
no, Bev is incredible. Bev is awesome.
It's pretty cool, like seeing
Did you,
how like.
Did you ever read it, by the way?
I don't like Stephen King's writing, so no.
Oh yeah,
He's really pulpy.
When I was, I thought you. Okay, you know what? No, I'm not going to get into it.
What?
I thought you implied that you liked pulp earlier.
No.
Okay.
I
assume that's what you meant when you called James Wan stuff the junk food and how much you liked it, but I guess that's kind of different stuff.
Yeah.
But I went through a phase when I was in my teens of being like, I want to read all of Stephen King's books, and then I read 5 of them, and I was like, well, that's enough.
They're super dense is also the reason why I couldn't get into them.
Like,
because
I think that's true for some of them. Like, I think The Dead Zone is one of Stephen King's best. And then, like, From a Buick 48 or something like that is the name. It's From a Buick something or other, which is just, like, that is... What is that called? From a Buick 8, yeah. That book is just so fucking long. The same as, like, anything Stephen King published after 2000. The first Stephen King book I read was Cell, the one about the cell phones turning everyone into zombies.
Sure. Very Banksy.
Which is... Yeah. And it was not... Like, it was like pre, like, iPhone. It was just like when we had like those flip phones that you like, you know, with the dial pad, and that's all that it was. But yeah, I was just curious because that book is long.
Yeah, yeah, it is a fucking huge book.
Yeah,
it's
that 1990 movie is like 3 hours too.
Well, and it's a 4-part made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, like, I'm glad this movie split it up into 2 pieces, because you know what? I'm gonna go see the second part in theaters.
Yeah, it's yeah, it's fucking bananas. Also, so the thing about Stephen King books is there's a lot of nonsense in them.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like everyone likes remembers the movies more than the books, because it's like, you have to trim off fat for movies, you know?
Yeah.
So the fat does get trimmed off, and it makes Carrie a better movie than it was a book, in my opinion. So yeah, there's a lot of nonsense in the It book.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Including but not limited to a fucking child orgy.
Yeah, that does happen in the books.
Not included in the movie.
Yeah, not included in this or the 1990 movie. Why did Stephen King write that? Everyone has to fuck Bev to get out of the sewers in the book.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Why did he write that? Anyways, so, I think Skarsgård is also really good in this.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the actor who played it, Pennywise, I guess?
Yeah. Like, he was, like, kind of creepy in a way I wasn't expecting. Like, I was not expecting to be, like, creeped out by the clown. Like, I wasn't scared of it, but, like, I was like, this is genuinely a creepy performance from Bill.
Sure, yeah, no, totally. I also think, like, the usage of CG to manipulate his body into uncanny ways.
Mm-hmm. Like that scene where he is like all bent out of shape and like spends like 15 seconds like untwisting and like de-pretzelizing his body is really good.
It's really, really good. It's and also when he kind of fluidly just becomes like 5 times bigger than he was before, you know, like it's just like little things like that, and also the bigger like things. It's really dope monster design. It gets kind of goofy sometimes, but I think you have to put yourself in the character's shoes and say that this looks goofy on screen, but if I was actually in the flesh seeing this, I think I would also lose my fucking gourd.
I would shit my ass.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's Stan is the character that is afraid of this horrible fucked up looking woman.
Yeah.
That he keeps seeing.
Is it Eddie?
No,
No, Eddie sees the clown. No.
No,
Yeah, Eddie sees the clown.
Richie sees the clown.
Richie and Eddie both see the clown. They're like, yeah, I've seen the clown.
Well, they both see. Everyone sees the clown.
Well, yes.
But Eddie is what he sees is a leper because he's afraid of disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's Stan who sees this woman that we don't get any description of until we're in the sewers in the final act of the movie.
Yeah.
Or, in the final act of the movie, I should say. And God, her design is really, really cool. It's sort of like a long stretched out kind of scrumbled face.
Yeah. Scrumbled, by the way, such a good word.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the monster from Mama, the Guillermo del Toro horror movie, which I would love to do on this podcast at some point.
It reminded me a little bit of like if you logically like if you know the Enigma of Amiga Fault, right? The manga. If you like cut a hole through if you like cut a cross section in the middle of the fault and extricated a person who is halfway through, that is what they would look like.
God, it's good. Yeah, there's some. It's some really good shit.
Yeah.
Mike is afraid of like the fact that he saw his parents like burn alive basically, and like he sees like burned up hands coming out of shit. And they come out of Pennywise's mouth. It's so cool. Just like, it's a really visually interesting movie. I'm gonna nitpick a little bit on it. I guess I'm not really a nitpick. I think it's a genuine complaint. I can't see shit in this movie most of the time though, because it's pitch black.
Yeah, I thought that was just I'm sure this movie looked great in theaters, but like my dumb ass watching it at like 2:30 on a Sunday, like I can't see shit.
Well, I was watching it in the dark, like because all the lights were turned off. Couldn't see shit like at all. I was just black
maybe
for
you were
most of it.
maybe you were just like I genuinely think you might have just been watching a bad stream, because I think like mine was on the verge of like I could see, but I was kind of having to strain a little bit. But I was in a pretty well lit room. I think if I had the lights out, I would be able to see just fine. Maybe your source was just poorly lit or something. I don't really know.
I don't know, man. I perhaps, but also. I don't know. It made it difficult to follow what was happening for a lot of it. Because the rest of the movie looked great most of the time. Like the color, like shit. I know about movies. Fuck you.
You got an English degree.
That doesn't mean I know anything about movies.
You probably took a film class or two.
No, never.
Really? You should take one. They're fun. They're cool. They're fun and flirty and hip.
I'm sure they are, but also I'm resistant to taking classes that I have to pay for that don't make me graduate.
Yeah. Point. What else in this movie did you like? I really liked the scene where Henry kills his dad just because of the TV stuff, where it's like the fucking Sesame Street ass thing, like shouting, "Kill them all, Henry! Kill them all!"
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so Henry kills his dad because he gets a switchblade in the mail
from Pennywise, the switchblade that he lost in the forest earlier.
Yeah. And then he just like puts it against his dad's neck and then like shoots it forward, basically, like opens it, I guess. While the TV is like the children's fucking TV program is telling him to kill them all. It's this like disruption of like childhood purity kind of things, you know, this
yeah.
There's a certain word for it, but I can't think of it right now, which is totally fine. But it's we are constantly at odds with the idea of childhood, and the realities of life.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Is the thesis for this movie.
Agreed. I was going to say a funny joke, but I can't think of a funny thing to say. I just agree. They're smart.
Shit. I kind of wish that I could have engaged in a more comprehensive discussion of this movie, but A, there's a lot going on in it, and B, I feel kind of jumbled right now just in general as a human being.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Cool,
Yeah.
right on.
So are we is that movie?
I mean, if you wanted to have a comprehensive plot, for
Watch the
listener,
movie. Fuck you.
Yeah, watch it's fully worth your time to watch
and
it.
honestly, if you just want the comprehensive plot, like, Wikipedia has a pretty good synopsis. I don't feel like this is a good movie we could offer a comprehensive plot of, because, like,
There's a lot of detail in it.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail to it, and just, like, skipping over stuff, you kind of miss it pretty easily. But I will say this, my ADD-addled ass really has problems with movies that go over an hour and a half, but I was completely enthralled for the entire, like, 2 hours, 15 minutes of this movie.
Same.
Like, I'm really excited for version 2. I'm really excited for round 2.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, totally. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a really cool new horror franchise.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, franchise, by which you mean 2 movies.
2 movies, yeah, but I mean, it's a horror series, I guess, perhaps would be more accurate. Yeah. But, yeah, it's neat. It's pretty cool to see, like, a more, serviceable adaptation of this. Mm-hmm. Because I remember in middle school, I hosted a Halloween party where we watched the first part of the fucking made-for-TV special. It was 4 hours long. We did not make it all the way through.
Yeah.
So, now people can invite their friends in middle school to a Halloween movie night and just watch this 2-hour movie and then move on with their lives.
Yeah. So let's get ratings. On a scale of 0 to 5 dancing Pennywises, how many are you giving this? Because I'm giving this, like... Fuck. I'm slapping this like a 5-er.
I'm going to say 4.5.
You know what? Yeah, I'm going to stick 5. I can't really think of anything that I like...
stick with your gut. Like,
I honestly can't think of anything that I really particularly disliked about this movie. Again, the light factor, but, like, movies really aren't meant to be watched, and, like... I think the light factor is more an issue of I'm just, like, on my end. I don't know what it was on yours, but, like, on my end, the light factor is much more an issue of the environment that I watched it in than it was the actual movie itself.
Yeah, I mean...
I probably could have used some better color correction, but that aside...
I mean, I think that's a problem that a lot of horror movies have.
Yeah.
It's a problem I would like to see going forward to have less, because there's it's scary to be in the dark if you're just a person, but
yeah,
it's not scary to see a black screen. So
yeah.
But and I mean, I don't think it's a perfect movie, but I think it's a really good movie and a one that's, like, worth seeing and, like, really, really worth, like, everyone's time. So
yeah, definitely. Probably one of the best horror movies that came out last year. I haven't seen the whole gambit, but I mean, it's not better than Get Out.
Definitely one of the best.
But, like, I can't think of anything really that came out last year that's really, besides Get Out, obviously, but, like, I mean, I guess some people are calling The Shape of Water a horror movie, so that might be up there if you consider it that, but I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
No way.
But let's get into some questions.
Yeah, let's get into questions.
First one from @Oscularia, friend of the show, Clem. Why the fuck didn't they listen to Richie and just go to the arcade, man? The change of time period makes sitting around and doing nothing but hunting a clown less believable, TBH. Agreed? Well, in my opinion, the only game that they had in the arcade was just Street Fighter 1, which was the shit-ass version.
Yeah.
So they should have gone and killed Pennywise and then waited for Street Fighter 2 to come out and then got really good at that one, because that was the one that's going to dominate the tournament scene for, like, the next 10 years.
Sure. Uh-huh.
That's just my opinion.
Well, I mean...
But yeah, the slight change in time period does make the fact that they would, like, hunt a clown instead of doing a bunch of other stuff.
I mean, maybe.
But I mean, considering what the other stuff is for some of these kids, like, Bill's other stuff is grieving... Eddie's other stuff is Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah.
Stan's other stuff is being berated by his rabbi for not being good enough at speaking Yiddish.
Yeah.
Mike's other stuff is killing sheep.
Yeah.
Bev's other stuff is her dad. It's kind of just a shit show for everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, it's also small town America.
Richie's life is okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is small town America. Also, I grew up in small town America in, like, the 2000s. There's not anything to do. I didn't even grow up in small town America. I grew up in Midwestern suburban America, and there's not anything to do. So, I guess,
yeah,
given the option, yeah, I probably would go ahead and kill an evil clown just for, like, anything to do, personally.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So next question from @Sapphic, friend of the show, previous guest Saf. Rate your fear of each thing on a scale of 1 to 10. Here's number 1. Normal clowns.
Okay.
What
Normal
on a scale of 1 to
clowns?
10? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate it?
1 being not scary, I
Yeah.
would say 1.
Really? I'm gonna give that like. Okay, normal clown is like a 3, but if you put that normal clown like, I'm stealing this joke from Griffin McElroy, but if you put that clown like 40% behind a tree, it's a 12.
I'm just not scared of clowns at all.
They creep me out. Anyways, number 2, scary clowns. Scary clowns are actually lower on the scale for me than like normal clowns are, so scary clowns are like a 1.
Yeah, scary clowns are also a 1 because it's also kind of corny.
Clown GF, that's a negative 10.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Sure. I'm not scary.
Not scary. Number 4 from here, Jasmine Marsh @Pidmon added a 4th to this question, which is
Yes.
clown TF.
Well, I don't know if
bad.
scary would be the right term to apply to it, but perhaps undesirable on my behalf.
Definitely that, yeah. Yeah. And then this last question from @Captain Trash, Andy. Did you guys already record this? Because, man, talk about shitty sound design. I actually don't know what Andy's talking about here. I mean, I guess
had a hard time understanding a lot of what they were saying a lot of the time. So that was...
To me, the soundtrack was, like, unmemorable. I didn't think that the sound design was, like...
Sound design is how it's mixed.
Really bad. I didn't find any major issues with it to my recollection, but I don't really pay super close attention to that stuff, so maybe that's on me.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like, again, it was
serviceable. I didn't think it was like a masterclass or anything, but like
yeah.
it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I don't know, sorry. I'm sure someone with, like, more expertise in it
Yeah.
would have a more, like, whole opinion about it, but we are not those.
Yeah.
We know when things are ooky spooky, and that's about it.
Yeah. Blair, you want to move into recommendations?
Yeah.
All right. So, would you mind going first, because mine's kind of going to be a little bit like serious, and I don't want you to have to like follow up with like if your thing is like kind of more comedic, because mine is like kind of my ass will be out.
Okay. So my recommendation this week is The Shape of Water. I saw it.
Oh, so jealous.
Yeah. That's why I was kind of baffled when people said it's a horror movie. Insofar as it has a Guillermo del Toro quote-unquote monster in it, there's nothing scary about it, though.
Gotcha.
Unless the government scares you. And it should, and the military scares you. And it should. But it was, honestly, I mean, it was a fairy tale, like Guillermo del Toro writes fairy tales. Pan's Labyrinth is more of a horror movie than Shape of Water is a horror movie. Definitely. That being said, it's a fucking great movie.
Do you see fish ass?
Guillermo del Toro has had some stinkers in the past. Not one of them.
Do you see fish ass?
Yeah, there's of course you see fish ass.
Okay, good.
You see human ass too. It rules extremely. All the cast is amazing. The lead actress blows my fucking socks off. She's so good. It's all good. It's really good. Go fucking see The Shape of Water. Thanks. Bye.
Yeah. All right. So I gotta get into this one's gonna be a little bit in the weeds, but so my recommendation this week is a light novel written by someone who I'm a big fan of. It's Xandra Vandra's light novel, which, bear with me for this title. My friends and I were granted 3 wishes by a cat goddess, and I swear I got distracted when my turn came around. Herefore on, I will refer to this light novel as Cat Wishes, because that's a fucking mouthful of a title.
Yes.
Cat Wishes is a light novel, like 60 pages, $5, about a group of 3 friends, a girl, a non-binary person who is so fucking in the closet, and a guy who... And then they all get turned into cat girls by a cat goddess. And it sounds goofy and weird, and it kind of is goofy and funny and weird, but, like, it kind of, like, got to some feelings that I haven't had in over 10 years, because, like, I would read stories like this, like, you know, pulling the curtain back a little bit, I guess, I would go on websites like, you know, Fiction Mania and stuff about, like, guys being turned into girls, and I just thought this was, like, I just pretended it was, like, a thing I was kind of horny about, when it was really, like, I didn't know, like, this was back before I knew you could just be a girl, let alone that I was one, and like this story kind of those stories gave me a weird indescribable emotion that I really couldn't put my finger on. And this book, I didn't think I would actually honestly ever feel that feeling again. And this light novel really brought it back for me, and I wept when I read this thing. Like, I don't. I'm sure, as you know about me, it's a weird thing, but I don't cry very often. But I openly sobbed about this book, and I can't recommend it enough. It's so fucking good. Nice. It's a very trans ride, so your mileage may vary if you're cis or if you didn't have like there's a very certain trans person this is written for, in my opinion. And like it's the kind of trans person that I know a lot of my friends are, but like it's not for every. I feel like your mileage will definitely vary. It's not going to make you weep like it did for me, probably, but like it's really fucking good.
Cool. Well, I'm glad it resonated with you.
Yeah,
that sounds cool.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting my ass to be hanging out like this.
All right, right on.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go close out the show.
Yeah, housekeeping.
Yeah.
So if you would like to support the show, you can do so. Patreon.com/fearbaiting. That's the one. Just shoot us a couple bucks or some more if you want to support us and get some like extra benefits, which includes being able to vote on the movie we watch once a month. We're going to try to do that more going into 2018. That's our resolution, because we appreciate all of our patrons so much, and we want to show it, you know?
Yeah.
Other than just saying that we appreciate you guys so much. If you do not have, like, fungibles to throw around, that's totally fine. You can also support the show by rating and reviewing us on iTunes or telling a friend. That always helps us a lot. We love getting new listeners and people who want to talk to us about horror movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you want to contact the show, you can do so at fearbaiting on Twitter, fearbaiting.tumblr.com, or fearbaiting@gmail.com. If you want to hit me up personally, you can do so at blairkitch on Twitter or pfight.tumblr.com. If you want to find Luna, you can do so at Chie Shadonaka on Twitter and chiesadonakas.tumblr.com on Tumblr.
And listen to our sister podcast, The Wonder Years, and listen to my leftist politics podcast, Henry Kissinger Is Pokemon Going to Die?
Yeah, question asker Captain Trash was on the most recent episode, if I recall correctly. Yes.
Yeah, it's a good fucking episode.
Yeah. Cool, right on. Thank you all so much for listening. We will see you next week. But until then, I'm Blair.
I'm Luna.
And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy in